Morning, folks. Now, in case you might wonder why I'm running around with t-shirt, sunglasses, and what's the funny sound on the background, I'm currently on Lanzarote. It was a short-term decision. Germany is too cold, and I haven't been on the beach this year. So here we are. Now, some time ago, I told you that I found peace, that I made peace with my past, my present, my future, that I made peace with myself. Now, if you ask me, how did I do that, or when did it happen? I don't know. I think it's a process, and maybe I'm not finished yet. Who knows? But I'm on a good way. I think the key to peace, inner peace, is self-confidence. But not in a way like, I can do it. Who am I? Who are you? No, that's fake. I mean in a way that to know that you're good, that you're awesome. And I recently saw a quote or a meme saying, when you get up in the morning and look into the mirror, never think that you're better than anyone else, but always be aware that nobody's better than you. That's the confidence that I'm talking about. Normally, I will put some music under this, some esoterical stuff, sound bowls or what. But since I'm on holiday, I don't want to deal with this, copyright crap. So, no music, no B-roll. Now, since I know that I'm awesome, many people don't like me. But I don't care, because I think I'm simply too good for them. They cannot deal with it. It's a different level of vibration, and they're just not ready for that. So maybe one day you will be. But I'm not running around and telling people how awesome I am. In fact, I do. That's a part of the video. No. You have to figure out yourself. If you don't like me at the first glance, have a nice day. Now, I'm pretty aware that that sounds arrogant. But for finding your inner peace, you need arrogance. And arrogance sounds a little negative. But I don't think so. It's important. Now, that's not part of the topic, but I tell you anyway. Yesterday, at the bar, I had a nice talk with an old British guy. I don't know, late 70s, 80s. It was fun. And during this conversation, I said the F word twice. And he said to me, I don't like your rude language. And I replied, and I don't like how your fellow citizens bombed my hometown into rubbles in World War II. And yet I'm here talking to you. And you could watch him thinking how to reply to that. It was kind of fun. Back to the topic. Most important is a healthy I don't care attitude. You know, I always say, like Socrates, all I know that I know nothing. And of course I have my opinions. You know, opinions based on experiences, logic, whatever. But yeah, I don't care about your opinion. And I am very allergic against anybody who tries to push his agenda into my brain and implement their opinion. Don't even try. Now, for example, most of the people believe that the Earth is a globe. Some people believe that the Earth is flat and it's all big conspiracy. They want you to believe that the Earth is a globe. And those two groups are arguing and are fighting against each other. I don't care. Because no matter if the Earth is a globe or flat or a hexagon, wouldn't impact my life. It wouldn't change anything at all. I believe that the Earth is a globe simply due to the fact, why should every other, let's say, item in the universe should be a globe and just our Earth is flat? Makes no sense at all. And if it's not, if the Earth is indeed flat, will mean that we are all living in a simulation, and this is not real. I am not real. You are not watching this video. So anyway, if the Earth was flat, would it change my life? Not at all. Ignorance is bliss. So, I have my opinions, but I don't know anything. If you think I'm wrong, try to convince me. I like to being convinced of that I'm wrong, because maybe there's something I didn't take into account. If you cannot convince me, we are just two people with a different opinion, and we don't know anything at all. And in this case, not in this case, in this context, we come to manipulation. You know, especially mainstream media, or even social media, they try to force you to believe a certain thing. They tell the same things over and over and over again, and they expect you to believe that. No matter what it is, if it's Ukraine, Israel, pandemic, they only tell you one side of the story. The rest they don't even mention, because wouldn't fit their narrative. And yeah, critical thinkers or people who doubt get blocked or banned. That's the way it is. Whereas, yeah, to be honest, many of so-called critical thinkers, they're just nuts. But anyway, that's not the point, you know what I mean. And therefore, I don't listen anymore to mainstream media or whatever, who try to force me to believe a certain thing. I'm out of it. You, the media, are evil. And honestly, I have to tell you that most of my information I get from TikTok. Because I think, due to the fact that it's owned by a Chinese company, this is at the moment, the only platform that is not censored like most of the other media. Whereas TikTok, there's a lot of BS on the way, and yeah, but at least you can find something that makes you think, that makes you question certain things. English is my second language. So anyway, I have my opinions, I don't know anything, and I don't care. Fun fact, don't know if it's part of the topic anyway, did you know there have been scientific studies showing that the human being itself, the individual, is pretty intelligent as long as they come together in groups. Then they get dumb. And the bigger the group, the dumber the single individual. We should think about that whatsoever. As part of the process in finding inner peace, I recently found out that I'm not capable of having negative emotions anymore. There's no fear, there's no anger anymore. Whereas there are plenty of things that annoy me pretty hard, pretty fast, and occasionally I get a little louder. Sometimes I shout, but it's only superficial. After 2 minutes, I'm the same as before, and I'm good to go. And I don't feel sad anymore. Now, as you might know, I've been together with an Italian girl that I met on the Camino in 2016. It was a long distance relationship. And I think it's over. Because since 8 weeks, what since? 8 weeks now, she's been ghosting me. I don't know, the last message that I got from her was, I'll call you tomorrow. That's it. Until then, nothing at all anymore. I'm not angry. I'm not sad. It's the way it is. Obviously, she decided for herself that maybe her life would be less complicated without me. That's okay. It's her decision. And I have now the opportunity to find someone who's vibing on my frequency, because obviously she didn't. So means I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. Loneliness is sad. Loneliness means being alone without being comfortable with the situation. I am. And in fact, I think finding your inner peace, your inner self, while you're in a relationship, I'm not sure if that works. But anyway, that doesn't mean that I want to be alone for the rest of the time. No. But yeah, let's say it that way. I'm sure that someday I will find someone capable to deal with me. But I'm not chasing it. If it happens, it happens. So now, to sum this all up, be yourself, be unique, know your worth. Don't think about what other people might think, because in general, they don't think at all. Just let it go and don't care about the things that don't have any impact on your life. This being said, my next video will be about the things that annoy me pretty hard. I already made some notes. Lots of them. Anyway, see you. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned. Ciao, ciao.